The news coming in right now from Nigeria's northeast is one that many people have been waiting to hear. Nigerian Army troops acting on strong intelligence moved deep into a known insurgent corridor and carried out a well-planned operation that has changed the situation on the ground. During this operation, a top Boko Haram commander was taken out, and a very large collection of weapons and military supplies was discovered at the location. This development is already having an impact on security discussions across the country. As this story unfolds, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us bring you verified updates like this in real time. From what is being gathered, the operation happened after days of quiet monitoring. The military had been watching movements, studying patterns, and waiting for the right moment. When that moment came, the troops moved in with precision. There was no confusion. There was no disorder. The target was clear and the mission was carried out with focus. The commander involved was not a low-level figure. This was someone with influence, someone who played a role in planning attacks, directing fighters, and maintaining control over certain routes and hideouts. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the continuation of this important story. After the operation, soldiers searched the area thoroughly. What they found explains why this particular location was so important. There were rifles, ammunition, explosives, communication tools, and other items meant for sustained operations. This was not a small setup. That it shows that the group had plans and intentions that have now been disrupted. When weapons like these are removed, it reduces the ability of such groups to threaten communities and security personnel. This is why many security experts are describing this development as a serious blow to the group's activities in that axis. Removing leadership and removing weapons at the same time creates confusion within their ranks. Fighters begin to scatter. Communication breaks down. Trust weakens. These are things that matter in the fight against organized violence. If this update is making sense to you, please like the video and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Now, let's slow it down a bit and explain why moments like these are important for ordinary Nigerians. For years, people living in affected areas have faced fear and uncertainty and displacement. Farmers have abandoned land. Families have moved from their homes. Children have grown up hearing sounds of conflict instead of normal daily life. Every time the military records a success like this, it opens a small window of relief and hope for those communities. However, it is also important to be realistic. One operation, no matter how successful, does not end everything. Groups like this often try to reorganize after setbacks. That is why consistent pressure, intelligence gathering, and cooperation with local communities remain very important. What happened here shows that when information is accurate and action is timely, results can be achieved. Please take 1 second to like this video and subscribe. It really supports credible reporting. Another angle people are discussing is the professionalism of the operation. From the way it has been described, the troops involved followed clear rules of engagement. The focus was on the target and the weapons, not on causing unnecessary harm. This is something the military has been emphasizing more in recent times, and it matters for building trust with civilians in affected regions. At the same time, conversations are also happening about the welfare of soldiers. These operations are not easy. They require long hours, physical strength, mental focus, and courage. When troops go into dangerous areas and come out having achieved their objective, it is important for the nation to acknowledge that effort. Support for the armed forces is not just about praise, but also about ensuring proper equipment, training, and care. If you are following this analysis closely, like the video and subscribe so you can keep getting updates without delay. As news continues to come in, attention is now shifting to what happens next. Security forces are expected to maintain presence in the area to prevent regrouping. There is also likely to be increased patrol and monitoring of nearby routes. When weapons are recovered in large quantities, it often leads to further intelligence because such supplies usually come through networks. Disrupting those networks is part of the bigger picture. For people watching from other parts of Nigeria, This story may feel distant, but its impact is national. Stability in one region affects the economy, food supply, and general sense of safety across the country. That is why developments like these are followed closely by analysts, policymakers, and everyday citizens. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel and share it with others who want clear and simple explanations. We also need to talk about information responsibility. In times like these, rumors can spread fast. That is why it is important to focus on confirmed developments and avoid exaggeration. The key facts here are clear. A top commander has been removed, weapons have been recovered, and security forces are maintaining pressure. Those facts alone are significant enough without adding unnecessary drama. As the hours go by, more details may emerge about how the operation was planned and executed. These details help the public understand the level of coordination involved and the progress being made in security operations. Transparency, when possible, helps build confidence and counters misinformation. If you appreciate calm and clear breakdowns like this, please like the video and subscribe. As this situation continues to develop, one thing that is becoming clearer is that operations like this do not happen by chance. They are usually the result of long planning, quiet intelligence work, and cooperation from different levels. Information comes in bits and pieces, sometimes from the air, sometimes from the ground, sometimes from people who simply want peace to return to their communities. When all these pieces come together, actions like this become possible. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel because it helps us keep bringing these important updates to you in clear and simple English. Another important point many people are talking about is the timing of this operation. It happened at a period when security agencies are under pressure to show results and reassure citizens. So this success sends a strong signal that efforts are ongoing and that the fight against violent groups has not been abandoned. It also tells those involved in these activities that movement is being watched and that no place is completely hidden. When weapons are recovered in large numbers like these, it also raises questions about supply lines. Weapons do not appear from nowhere. They move through routes, through people, and through hidden channels. Cutting off those channels is just as important as stopping fighters on the ground. This is why follow-up operations usually come after discoveries like this. The aim is to ensure that the disruption is not temporary but lasting. If this breakdown is helpful to you, please like the video and subscribe and also share it with others who want to understand what is really happening